All right, good morning, chat. Gonna be trying to head out from Coastal Highway and make our way to Pleasant Valley to find that elusive hatchet, maybe also a rifle. Those are the last two bits we need in order to complete the Whiteout challenge. I do still have a suspicion there's a prepper's cache somewhere in Coastal Highway that I just don't know about. That's probably the intended way to beat this challenge efficiently. How are we doing on some badges? We should be getting close to the travel one. Yeah, 93%, so we've gone 930 kilometers. We're ticking that one up. We've been using some coffees and stuff. I think if we stick with the plan I'd said yesterday of leaving during the blizzard here, we can rack up a little bit of time on this on purpose. But honestly, I'm just looking to kind of move quick because we already have the food we need. Some of the bear has already spoiled. The bear carcass fully deteriorated. Yeah, looks like your first chatter today, Linsanity. Welcome to the chat. Let's 70% chance tomorrow, and then there's a couple open days, and then there's a bunch of days in a row of blizzard. I think now, even though it's about to be nighttime, I think I need to start heading out. That's the goal here. I think I just need to take a little bit of food and some water with me. Yeah, because we got this stuff we can cook up to also get the... Yeah, we got fish we need to cook here that we can't leave. That one in there. We got some cooked stuff here we could take. We'll leave the uncooked fish. Now what do we got? Fire starter wise, we got tons of sticks. So let's make sure we have the full, I think it's 50, so we'll leave 10 sticks behind. We got the tinder plugs, we got all the matches, so we have what we need there. We are carrying a lot of extra weight in matches, actually. So we'll leave some of those behind just to, yeah, lighten a little bit of a load. Yeah, just to be a little bit lighter. Why are we so heavy right now? What extra stuff do we have? Oh, it's just a lot of food. Leave an extra knife. Okay. We'll leave this too, because that's just to extend the life of stuff. Okay, we have a ton of firewood on us. We are gonna go ahead, drink a coffee, and we're gonna head out before the blizzard tomorrow. Goal being to get through the cave.
Getting kind of heavy.
Right, because we know just it's like right here, cave out, I think, so. My DPI is wild right now. There we go. Oh, good, Tiger Lily. You haven't missed anything. We're just starting. Sticking with the plan from yesterday. I'm loaded up with stuff, so that way we can head to Pleasant Valley before the blizzard we know is probably happening tomorrow. Thanks to this, finding out at the end of yesterday's session that this challenge has the handy dandy forecast. Morning, Emma. welcome in. Going pretty well. This is my first time doing the Whiteout challenge, so we have everything stockpiled besides a hatchet, and then the wood we could easily get from it, and a rifle. So we're headed to Pleasant Valley to try to get a hatchet and a rifle. Haven't died yet. Did get mauled by a bear that we ended up killing and eating most of, well, we've stockpiled a lot of it. And then we also got attacked by a wolf that also went for the throat. Thanks, Emma. Definitely need it. Right now I haven't, definitely don't have the map knowledge a lot of the challenges require. So after I've done the Hunted and Hopeless Rescue, so the next one I'm going to do is Nomad, which I think forces you to travel around the whole map. So yeah, should be fun. I think also there's, I saw a thing, community challenge some people are doing. How long I've been live today? Just like 10 minutes today. Just barely started today. Yeah, there's also a community challenge I saw a thing about, like a tournament people are doing the Escape the Darkwalker challenge in August, so I think I might be trying to join in on that. Although, I've never done that challenge either, so not expecting to do well, but it seems like maybe a fun time. Yeah, hatchet's the big thing we need because there's, like, all the wood we need to stockpile is sitting right outside of the garage. We just don't have a hatchet to chop it up with, so. We're gonna, and I've searched all the civilization I know about here, but I know there's, like, one of the farms in Pleasant Valley has a archery target out back of it that I feel like 60% of the time I've been there, there's been a hatchet stuck in the target too. So that's my hope here, is that we can get to Pleasant Valley, and we know because of this, right, tomorrow's day 12, so 70% chance, but then this wall of hurricanes is why I'm trying to leave here and get back before day 15. We'll go ahead and just use a flare to get through this. And now I think I already came in here and I did a little bit of looting, right? But I needed that pry bar. So I'm just going to do a little bit of quick searching. Oh, that one didn't need it. Okay. I thought there'd been two, but I could just, be wrong. Oh, or no, there's a second section of rooms. That's right. Does this one have it? Can't get around it. Can't just turn sideways? Come on. Nice little Summit soda. I don't know that I need the coal, actually. We're already pretty encumbered. Wait. Is this a crouch down? No, it's just a walk around. Okay. Let's say. Alrighty, chat. Yeah, the hatchet is hopefully, and a rifle. That's also important to find. Although I can't. Wait, what is this? Is this the wrong cave? Am I missing something here? Am I just in the wrong cave, guys? That's probably what it is. This isn't the one that goes all the way through. Okay, now is not the time to be yawning like that. Is this salt or whatever? Yeah, it is. We don't need salt, but I guess it's kind of cool to see. Okay, so we did come in here, but I had thought this was the one that went all the way through. So we'll go outside and charcoal so I can be less of an idiot. I didn't just like miss a turn, I hope. That's what I was saying. Map knowledge is the biggest thing I lack. Oh, it's the other one. So we're here, so there's... Okay, well... I don't want to go off there and sprain an ankle. Here, this way. Yeah. What? Invisible wall? Oh, that's upsetting. Let's do this to find out exactly where this stupid invisible wall is. Yeah, it just is no progress upwards. That's ridiculous. Weird audio bloop there, too. I hate how there's sometimes just invisible walls like that, where it's just like, nope, you just suddenly not going to be going the right direction even a little bit. A couple of them. Trying to go up Timberwolf Mountain. I feel like we ran into a couple. Hey, there's the snare, but the rabbit that was in it's already dead. Okay, so let's real quick while I think we still have enough daylight to charcoal. Make sure this is marked. Yeah, so it is up that road, but it seems like now might be a good time to just use this shelter.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Quick look around. I'm pretty sure I already looted this. Yeah. Oh yeah, we'd even dropped some clothes. Okay, so we can do a little bit of stuff like that. Prep some rose hips, see if there's anything else we can do along those lines. Doesn't look like it. $30 minutes to repair. I think that might be worth it. Then we'll sleep. Get there. Cool. Repair that too. Keep our face nice and warm. Have some venison for dinner. And then we'll sleep through the night, hopefully. 6-hour chunks, because I feel like if you sleep full 8 hours, you always wake up like super thirsty and hungry. Finish off that deer steak. I think that'll get us to fully rested, and then we can move on down, or move on up the mountain. Fully rested, but still dark out. Let's just go ahead and pass an hour. The weather like here. Actually good. Okay. Cool, cool, we're off. I'll just leave the ruined snare then.
What do you know? Looks like I survived another night.
It sure does look like you survived another night. Yeah, yeah. I think this is the correct way. But I do think there are two ways, because I think you can, like... Hello, wolf. Reload on top of him there, and we'll move on. Yeah, so I think, yep. So normally when I've come into this region, I've just followed this road that way. So there was an alternative way to the mine. I think where we went's fine. It was wild how much more confident I am once you have a revolver with plenty of bullets. Right, wolves are just so much less scary. And maybe he'll even be some food on the way back. Do 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 do. Here we go. And they called it a mine. Left. I feel like it's always left. Which doesn't make sense, because if it's always left, then on the way back, wouldn't it always be right? Yeah, see, I'm wrong. Double check that there's not a weird... Yeah. Okay. They're kind of burning through lantern fuel. Okay. Good. Needed the pry bar, so... I was thinking we were at the last corner and I'd get around it and just see the exit. Oh, see, instead I got turned around. There we go. Yeah, okay. There we go. Sounds like it might be a little windy here. Well, it's not too bad. Okay. Since creepy squeaky things. Oh, look at that view, chat. Such a pretty game. Yeah, so we're in the southwest corner, so we basically just need to get down from here. And we'll be at a road, and then that road will lead to Thompson's Crossing. I already have multiple antiseptics on me. In fact, that half a kilogram of the bottle might be 0.7. Yeah, goodbye. We have more efficient ways to deal with our wounds that we're not gonna get, right, chat? We're definitely not going to get bit by another animal. Though we have fully recovered from our previous encounters, so an animal attack is definitely not an insta-kill, which is nice. I think Thompson's that way. Slightly that way. It's behind those rocks. I'm just gonna go this main way. So I don't get myself lost again. Video game logic for healing is bonkers. Yeah. Twice getting my neck bit. First by a bear, then by a wolf within 2 days of each other. And all of this, I'm only on day 12 or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, being like, yeah, I'm fully good. I could get attacked by another bear. Like, nah. That's why I've, one thing they've said about this sequel, they're gonna, maybe they've started on it, maybe they're gonna start on it, who knows. But they've said they're adding some layer of, like, your mental stability that they're gonna call the will to live, and I imagine that's the mechanic to be like, okay, sure, you physically survived the bear attack and the wolf attack, but how are you doing mentally? Are you excited to get attacked again, character? Nah. So, I'm interested to see how that plays out. I'm interested to see how they finish the Hunted, right? Where part 3 takes us. Because contrary to what the description said, part 2, spoilers, you don't kill the bear. Hence our burning desire to kill the bear we did kill here. Okay, so there's the bridge that leads to Thompson's Crossing, which means I could zip down here, cut it across the ice, come up on the fishing hut. Or it's not a fishing hut, really. It's like a dock, I guess. Right? There's a little dock, and then there's a little structure next to it. Grab these cattails. We did get to eat the bear. That's true. Morning, Battle Duck. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? We've made it to Pleasant Valley. Looks like the blizzard didn't actually hit, like the calendar said. I mean, it said there was a 70% chance. So we're in the 30% good RNG right now. So gonna try to just enjoy that while it lasts for 12 more seconds. Okay, why are you whining for a fire, lady? You're at a third temperature. Like, you're fine. You have much distance between yourself and freezing. Okay, we'll just go in the back door. Ignore a wolf barking if there's a wolf barking. There wasn't. Good question. Nope. Same. Maybe this is just the law. Maybe this is only for coastal highway though. In which case, I guess we just outplayed a storm. Okay, so this will give us the food we need. Hey, look, here's this thing that we're never gonna make because I've never seen a frickin' can of corn in this game.
This'll come in handy.
We do need to do a lot of fishing, so more line actually is probably useful. We just need hooks to go with it. Okay, if we could get a little more food, we don't need salt or oil. Okay, yeah, that was good. That was a nice find. Cooking pot, I don't hate. That'll enable us to do some cooler and better recipes.
Not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, you don't need to be sure you can carry much more, so you're fine. Nope. Take that. I mean, sure. Soda. Well, we got plenty of bullets, but no actual rifle yet.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Yeah, I don't even want to grab the water right now. We can grab the toilet water when we're on our way out of this region, I guess. That makes sense, right? Leave that, but we'll see. Yeah, better. Cool. Wool mittens? No, we won't take it. No, we can drink a 46% soda. Okay, more bullet is good, I guess. Definitely looking for some more sodas in here. Would be nice.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Even better. See that? See, even just dropping it all loses 0.1. Yeah, we'll just drop that. Okay. Let's get to where we're getting.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, let's go ahead and drop that and... Okay, fire supplies left in front of the community center. We need to be heading this way. And my goal is to just find a hatchet and get out of here. Wolf. We'll avoid the wolf. We're looking for not the big red barn, but the farmhouse is where we need to get to. That's what has the archery target behind it that I've often found a hatchet in. But it's not guaranteed, as far as I know. It's just I've often found a hatchet there. Like even on the the Hunted, the bear attack, part 1, that didn't always have the hatchet. You don't as much need a hatchet on that one, I guess. It helps. Okay, we should be coming up on it. Yeah, you can see some of the hay bales there. Okay, so that's the red barn, so we want to be at the other one, but I think. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think one could be in any of these little barns, potentially. But I don't... the red barn, I don't think is the one that has the... What's it called right next to it? The archery target. Yeah, so I think we're a little north now, maybe, is the issue. But this barn. Okay, it is the red barn. The other house has better loot inside it. Dang it, I don't see a hatchet sticking out of it, though. See a couple arrows, but I don't think... Oh, is that a hatchet? Is that the handle just blending in? Nope, it's another arrow. Yep, see, sometimes instead of just arrows, be a hatchet. Okay, well, this was kind of a bust. I suppose we have other places we could search. Check out in here with a little energy bar down there.
Best be prepared for anything.
Orange soda. Darn, bust on the hatchet. Yeah, we're gonna keep looking around here. We're gonna get inside the building. Maybe there's one in here. I just don't recall finding one in here before. The yawning is just ridiculous, though, lady. Quality tools. Check in here, see if there's just like hatchet in the pickup. No. Ugh, we're so low on that. Just these.
I think I can use this.
Come on, here we go. Okay, backup plan. I mean, obviously just search the civilization here in Pleasant Valley since we're here. I know you can, like... Ooh, a flight jacket. That is huge. I think we need to put this on the outer. Oh, no, okay, so we'll leave that on the outer. Because it's better, but we'll do this. Drop that. This will be better once we repair it. So we'll hang on to those for a second. Okay, a hatchet's not going to be in there. So, okay, a hacksaw. I don't know that a hacksaw... Okay, we have scrap metal that we needed for crampons. But we also have a hacksaw now, so we can get more. See, but like, you can't use a hacksaw to help break down a crate. That's nonsense. No. Ah, a hatchet was in here! I'm so glad I searched this toolbox, chat. There's the hatchet. Cool. That still leaves rifle as a big old question mark. Yeah, I almost did not search that. I'm so glad I went back for it. I guess it makes sense. Toolboxes can hold tools. That's good. Good to know. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, so a rifle. I don't know necessarily where... I don't know that I've ever found a rifle here in Pleasant Valley. You know? Now we'll take the new beef jerky. Got lots of time left in the day here. So we can make it places. Oh.
Never know. Could end up being useful.
I don't want to risk that tomato soup. I'm already pretty heavy. Let's eat... Have a little snack. You know, yeah, I'm so happy too, chat. This, the hatchet find is huge. Hacksaw... Well, I don't think we actually need the hacksaw if we grab that metal, too. Right? Because now we have 2 metal, and I think we had 2 or 3 metal already back at home. And since the... get rid of that. Yeah, since frickin' the hatchet, or the hacksaw can't really do anything for us, I think we're just gonna go like that. We don't need these arrows. We don't even need these stones anymore, really. We'll leave 1 can just to lighten the load. Don't know that we really need the cooking pot. Leave that behind. No, I'm gonna take it. It's worth because it'll let us convert all the... We have tons of oats. We can turn all the oats into frickin' actual food. So where are we at? Let's swap out of... No, let's wear this. Harvest some stuff real quick to repair it with. Harvest those socks. And then we will repair the Long Johns. Boom. Yeah, double the warmth. That's great. Okay. Do we nap here before heading out? What's the... Yeah, what's the encumbrance we got going on? Think here. Okay. Wait. Is this not the door? Oh, it's just just a little bit too far from it.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, well, you don't need to. Okay, because we came in searching the barn first, so we need to head back out this way to get back to Thompson's Crossing. I could search the rest of Thompson's Crossing for a rifle, but again, can't recall ever finding a rifle in Thompson's Crossing. This way. Like an easy path through. We're ready for any little wolfies want to pop around a corner. Ready. Deer, don't need to worry about them. Okay, yeah, hatchet's huge. It's just, yeah, now I'm racking my brain for where could we go for rifle. I guess one of the only places that comes to mind where I know I've seen a rifle spawn consistently is in the dam. So we could go go to the Carter Hydro Dam in search of the rifle, but that seems like so far away. I feel like there has to just be somewhere in Coastal Highway where we just haven't found it. Could be as simple as I walked right past it, right? That is a thing I've done before. By the way, that hatchet was so huge. Especially, I had already given up and was thinking, okay, where's the next hatchet possibility? And my answer was just search everywhere. So, really glad we found that, and just good to file away of search toolboxes for tools, which, you know, saying it out loud makes me feel like a dummy. But, you know, good advice doesn't have to be complicated. Nice, little go energy, that could come in handy. Don't want to use it right now, but I really do feel, I think go energy's intended use is like pop a go energy at the base of a climb to just like zap your energy, or, you know, buff it back up real quick. Is that a wolf? A wolf, top of a wolf head walking in front of me, I see. Sure, it does appear that way because I don't see it anymore. Yeah, I told you, chat. I told you I saw that wolf. Nah, you're not. You can run. That's fine. But you've been hit multiple times. I think I'm gonna pick you up on the way home too. Punk ass wolves.
This will come in handy.
Accelerant, yes. Can opener, not so much. Like we could break this thing down now. 7 reclaimed wood. We're gonna be done with the reclaimed wood so fast once we get home. Might as well search these things since we're here. Ooh, okay, I guess. Left those because that were just better. How are you doing? Okay, this says it's better. It is not better than that. This is not better in terms of waterproof, so yeah, drop it. That would be good. If we didn't already have better stuff. I do already have two storm lanterns back in the garage, so I could. Nice, that's good to get. I think I'm just gonna leave this storm lantern here, chat.
Probably useful.
Nope. Also, nope. That lightens the load a little bit. Okay. Where we at time-wise? Almost sunset, but I think, yeah, I think we can get back to the cave. The tunnel.
This bag is getting kinda heavy.
We are loaded down with supplies now. We'll fill up off that Summit soda.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, chat. Do we actually need a pry bar now? I think the answer is no. I want this, but we don't need it. So I'm going to just be 2 kilograms lighter and moving noticeably faster. Same reasoning. Boop, boop. Boop-a-doo. It depends on how tired you are. And we do have the well-fed bonus, so that's +5. So maximum right now, theoretically maximum would be 35. But because of where our fatigue bar is, we're down to whatever it said there. 32. Kind of a weird... Oh, nope, cancel that. Kind of a weird number. Just holding W. Some of the moose kicks. Is that the sign for the turnoff? I think it is. Pleasant Valley to Coastal Highway is such an easy transition. It's like there's literally a freaking wolf. Good thing we have so many bullets, chat. Yeah, fatigue makes the carrying capacity smaller. Yeah, I honestly wish it was a little more smooth of a function, because how it works is there's like thresholds. And once you're below the threshold by a single moment of fatigue, it's like, okay, you lose 5 kilograms, rather than between the thresholds, right? Between full and whatever it is, half, when you drop off 5 kilograms, I feel like it should sort of just linear decrease, or, you know, whatever sort of function to make it feel smoother. It's just suddenly being like on the edge, right? Of like, oh, drop 5 kilograms, drink a cup of coffee, gain those 5 kilograms back. It's weird. It's one of the more gamey feeling things in the game, besides, like, obviously how you heal, like bandage, take 2 ibuprofen, and you just immediately, your ankle's not sprained anymore. Is just, like, obviously that's a very game mechanic thing, but, yeah, the encumbrances, it makes sense, but I think it could be better. Like, it feel more intuitive. You also move slower based on how over encumbered you are. So now that we're down to 30.33, even though we've lightened the load a little bit, we're still moving super slow because our max has also dropped. Good angles up this so we don't have too much of a sprain risk. Anytime that icon's on screen, though, on the right there, that slope is just like, ugh, stressing me out. Okay, antiseptic we still don't need. If we really were worried about it, we could just grab more of the beard there. Yeah, I never made the... Yeah. Yeah, and it's I think harder as a viewer. Like for me, I can really feel how the movement is changing as the character gets more tired, so yeah, since it is about to be nighttime, we can actually just say, like, might as well sleep a few hours, so then we're moving faster and just walking through this cave at night, since we have to walk through this cave at night anyways. Summit soda. One thing I do wish is how hungry and thirsty you are doesn't seem to have any kind of, like, oh, this is going to be awful. We're going to use a flare. Because we have a bunch of flares back at the garage. We also have a gun for safety. This is America. Actually, this is Canada, technically, where we are in this game. So honestly, the prevalence of guns is kind of wild. Oh, this is the wrong side, but... okay, we'll take that. That's nice.
I'll take it.
Sure, we'll take that too. And then I can still just, like, hippity-hop, even though technically that's the wrong side. Oh, that's the wrong side for sure. Yeah, because I think it'd be good, like, if as you were more thirsty and hungry, you also... I don't know if everything affecting movement would just be, like, too much, you know? But something, some factor of being hungry and thirsty matters before you're, like, starving. I think when we get to the end of this cave, I'm gonna need a quick... oh no, this is the way we go. It looks like a dead end, but it's not. Give me a quick potty break before I dive back into, you know, the game, because we're about to be doing. I think it's gonna be. Let's just get back to the garage, stockpile up. Just get the things, get the stuff, get the reclaimed wood and the hardwood, get those all ready to go. Yeah, that's the plan. Go just fill up, have all the supplies we need besides the rifle, I guess, and then it'll be okay. Let's go find the rifle, because that'll be the last thing we need to do. I would hate to backtrack and go back through Pleasant Valley and all the way to the trapper's cabin, because that's not even guaranteed. I think it'd be more likely to get Vaughn's rifle in the dam. But we'll figure that out as we get going. I just need a quick little potty break for me, chat, and then we'll be back to it soon. So be back in just a second. All right, chat. I'm back. So yeah, I think maybe we just use this flare. Maybe just use the flare and. Yeah, I mean, we're not cold or anything. Obviously, we're tired and it's nighttime, but I think if we just... Scary owl is scary. Yeah, so that's the way we came up. I think going this way is much faster. Much more direct at getting us back to the garage. But as it is, I think if we make it to the garage here, yes, Tiger Lily. It is longer more than just difficult, because there's just such a different time pressure than there is in the other challenges we've done. It's much more like survival mode in that it's like, okay, this blizzard, I can just wait it out and do some other tasks for my long-term success, whereas in the hunted, it's like, yeah, but spending an hour and a half repairing my parka doesn't actually help me, right? Long term as much because you're just not, the challenges isn't as long, right? So yeah, that's why I have liked the challenges do have a good variety. Uh, hey buddy, I have murdered several of your friends. I'm only reluctant to add you to the list. I'm not actually. In fact, I probably need to do it before this flare goes out, right? There's a deer. Go chase the deer, guy. Get out of here. Yeah, I can't see. I'm just gonna pop it. I know we have more back at the garage. I would hate to get the hatchet and then die to my hubris. See? Glad I preemptively had this popped. That wolf came up a steep angle. Oh yeah, is this road is the one that just like comes right down behind the coastal town site, I think. Yes, you're a big scary wolf. I agree. Is that another one? Freaking DJ Khaled out here with the wolves. We got plenty of flare left though. We can make it for sure. I think I was supposed to go that way, but we'll be fine. Yeah, I think I could have cut a diagonal there, but I couldn't quite tell for sure. Yeah, there's a building right in front of us. Plenty of flare light left. Hey, buddy, you don't need to run at me like that. We'll come back for those in the daylight. Well, because I missed whatever diagonal, I think now I'm worried about this flare running out. But that's just fun. Probably should have just stopped in that cabin, but... Oh, walking into the wind is also slowing us way down. And it means we can't start a fire here. Pretty sure I just went in a circle too, chat. Unfortunately, nah. Rest is for the weak. We push through. Nah, we need it. Have to rest here. Slap this back down, get another hour nap, grab a torch, and then we'll keep moving. That's the plan, at least. Yeah, I feel like I've gotten turned back around, Chad. This is not great. Hey, there's a sign. We're on the road. Coastal town site. Hey, look. Home sweet home. And an abominable snowman jump out, yeah. The addition of like supernatural creatures to this game would be intense. And that's, I guess, what the Dark Walker challenge is. Improvised crampons. Okay. I do think that it needs to be daylight for us to do that, so let's see what we can store in here. Okay, fire stuff we don't need to. Hatchet's the big thing we kind of came back with. Find that storm lantern. Imagine a Wendigo. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be terrifying. Okay. Okay, let's drop off some of that older food we had. Just that? Okay. Okay, so we have food stocked up. It's really wood and then finding that rifle. And then the last thing we have to do is just drop off the hatchet to have it register, because when it's in your inventory, it doesn't count. Yeah, let's just sleep till daylight. Start with 4 hours and then drink and all that. Okay, now our fishing tip-up broke last time we were using it. So we have to manually fish unless we're gonna take the time to fix that. Let's just sleep another hour to get daylight. Like, we're obviously pretty fatigued from our night journey. Take a look outside, see what we got going. Beautiful. A beautiful blizzard, everybody, because that means there's no wolves coming to mess with us. If I can spend half an hour getting that reclaimed wood. Okay, so now I think we also had fish we needed to start cooking.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Put that one there. That one there. Let's start a fire. Yeah, so now I think the loop is just you cook. While this is cooking, I'm going to go outside and harvest more planks and or pallets. And yeah, that's the loop. Okay, only 25 minutes on that. It won't immediately burn, but we can't do a ton. Yeah, not an hour and a half. Find more planks or something. Huh. All these are hour and a half stacks. Okay. Back up. Run over here, spend a few minutes. That might be a little long at this point. That's even longer. Where's a stool or something? That's what I really want. Okay, so stuff we can break down, but the timing's a little bit off. I don't want to burn my food, so we'll try this one, but maybe that fish will be burned. Other fish on there. Sure. Food. Plenty of food stockpiled in there now. Half an hour. Yeah, we can run back and go do a chair. It won't burn that fast. Oh, because that chair didn't have a cushion on it. It was only 38 minutes or something. Maybe that's why. Oh, dang it. I completely forgot to even check the fire. Stupid. Let's just throw this down. Get it going again real quick.
Perfect.
Yeah, do half an hour of work on this. Get this bear meat cooking so it doesn't go bad and just disappear on us. Okay, let's grab out some wood. This is easier to get, actually. Okay, so we can spend an hour working on this. Oh, cool. We can just, like, finish it. Hope that bear meat doesn't burn, though. Cool. Let's take all of that. The yawns are unnecessary. Remove them from the game. Food. Leave all that stuff. We got plenty of calories hanging out. Equip the crampons. But ow, look at those spiky shoes we got now. Okay, anything else we should be crafting? Okay, yeah, let's make some hooks because we need to fish to get oil. Okay, lots of time left. Yeah. Gonna need to fish, but first I think, because we have like an hour on that, and I don't think it'll burn, I think I'm gonna do pallets. Eat that bear steak. Food. Leave those things, so we do need to cook a little bit more. Grab a few sticks.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Okay, bear meat's got an hour again, so wait, is that... Add a stick. 2 sticks, make sure it has enough time to fully cook. And let's go chop up more pallets. That's so much reclaimed wood. 12 reclaimed wood harvested there. It's freshly cooked bear steak. We need 25 of these, I think. Okay, 30. Yeah, let's just get these pallets that are right outside the door.
Feels like night is coming.
Does it feel like night is coming? Is that because it's nighttime, lady? There's the bed. Yeah, no, this game is crazy hard. Right now I'm doing one of the challenge runs, actually. Is it Wezzy, I think? Wezzy Yezzy. Welcome to the chat, by the way. So I'm doing the Whiteout challenge, where you have to stockpile this list of resources in a specific building in Coastal Highway. So it's like it's a challenge run, but it is very similar to, like, it's a survival mode, whereas some of the other challenges are like, you know, like you hunt a bear is very different than survival mode. Yeah, we're good to sleep. A few more hours here. Boop, 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 ba-doo. Let's look around and find some more water. And Mom says I won't get that 2 minutes. Yeah, no, for sure. That's the biggest thing as I've been streaming is like, yeah, you have to just say, hey, there's a learning curve. I'm gonna die a bunch while just figuring out the map, and yeah, we did get to eat a bear. That is true. Okay, we need a couple more flares for safety. Take all that. Okay, we can be cooking some of you. probably cook this up and we can do that. We should have that to be able to sharpen our hatchet with. Dying is the learning curve. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, I could not imagine doing this on controller. That just feels like hard mode for sure. That down, place that down. Okay, I do have a fire striker. I don't know why I'm not using that. Oh. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo. Okay, we'll do that later. We need tinder plug. I imagine also just the navigating the menus on controller would kind of suck, right? Do, 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 do. Come on, little fire. I believe in you.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Okay, gotta cook up this tea so that way count. Where's the last locker? Okay, so done with reclaimed wood. We need 15 more firewoods and 10 more sticks, which let's make it 5 more sticks that we specifically need to get back to here with. Fishing tackle. Get that going while the tea finishes. Take that. Cook some more. Take that and cook. Oh, come on. Cook more. Okay. Make other teas. That's fine. I know I have more water somewhere. Make some coffees. Reshi teas, I don't think actually count because they're like a medical item. They don't count as a food item. Like 7 minutes to heat up. I don't actually care about that. Let's make more water. Because that'll get almost finished, I think. Get the herbal tea, make a sleep more efficient. I think the run, yeah, I do think the run just ends once you have everything in there. I don't know that you have to make it to the big blizzard, but I've also never actually, done this challenge. So we'll find out together. Or, I mean, I guess you could Google it, but I'm trying to avoid any kind of spoilers from the wiki, Okay, is that going to be done? 17 minutes, 15 minutes. I don't want to put a full thing on there. Yeah, it'll get there. Let's have faith. We'll sleep a couple more hours. Hopefully then the sun is up. Okay, it didn't finish boiling, so we'll finish that later. For now, leaving food we don't really need. I mean, this will be enough food for what we're doing. Which I guess that's the question. What are we doing? Somewhere we got... Okay, we do have guts and stuff. 1 deer hide, if we want to do things like that. Okay, we need to get hardwood. And then eventually we need to find a rifle, but gotta go harvest tree limbs instead of pallets. Do. What's the tree chopping guy's name? Paul Bunyan? Is that he chopped a bunch of trees or whatever? That's me. Just hacking away. Right, like, now that we have the hatchet, guys, how long did that take me? 12 seconds? And we have 9 out of 20 wood. So yeah, will not take too long to stockpile all this. So the real question becomes, because I think we're sitting in a couple. Oh no, we're about to hit the back to back the like week of blizzards here. So we might need. Okay, 6 more, so 2 more harvests. I think there's. Yeah, back up. Back this way. There's some. Yeah, there they are. Boom, boom. I guess I don't need to be carrying around the 12 reclaimed wood with me. That's my... definitely get me too encumbered here after I harvest this last one. We'll get this one too since we're here. Better to have extra than not enough. Slam a freaking deer steak. Or bear steak or whatever. Dow. Okay, chat. I think our to-do list is down to find rifle. That's the biggest one. But then just like fish until we have gotten enough oil from cooking them. We don't actually even need the food from the fish. My plan is to take this reclaimed wood and whatever extras we have. Okay. Done. Okay, we need 5 more sticks. We're plenty on matches. We need the rifle. We can make water out of the... Right, we just have to just sit there and cook it, but lamp oil is the only thing we need to, like, work hard to gather. So let's go ahead, have some coffee. Okay, we have enough food for now, and then we're going to... Okay, yep. About that. We have hooks. We have more lines to make tackle if we need to. Just boom right there. So we're gonna go out to a fishing hut and live there until we have enough oil, because we can make that happen. we have our 5 sticks as well. Which one seems closer? That one? I'm gonna go to this one. I think this is the one we've been using. Yeah, so big question, chat, is where do we think a rifle is? I could go back to, like, the islands and do a better job of searching, because I was pretty timid searching that stuff before. Just based on the simple fact that I didn't have a gun, you know? In a gun safe, sure. Don't know where those are. Fish for an hour. Cool. You are tiny. You only give us 1 bait, but we will use it. Drink some coffee. Okay, let's just fish without bait, because it doesn't seem that much better to fish with bait. He said before failing to fish. Okay, let's fish for a longer time.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind. I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh. We suddenly got a lot of stuff. A lot of fish there. So, fire. This. This. 100% chance. Place on there. Fresh coho salmon. Won't burn in an hour, so let's fish for an hour. Fishing line snapped, darn. Keep this going. Let's make some fishing tackles while we wait for the fish to finish. You know it can spawn in heart. Yep. Those aren't close. Yeah. I agree, Linsanity. Those are places I've been thinking of. But I feel like it just there has to be a place in this region, right? It'd be weird if you, like, had to go to a different region to do it. Crap, I still have quality tools on me.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
A 0.13 lamp oil from that. Okay, we can fish for an hour again. Eat that coho salmon. Rushy tea. That is just what we're doing here. We might need this. Where are we at with whoa, tinder plugs? Oh, we got 3. We're fine. Okay. But this is at an awkward time. Oh, didn't need to eat it. It was still burned. Whoops. Biggest fish. Okay, another coho salmon. 35 minutes. Okay, 0.1 liters. So we're getting that lamp oil slowly but surely. Oh, quit whining, lady. Nothing? Okay, maybe this spot's all fished out, you know? Maybe we need to move between different ones or something. Let's actually turn this one. Yeah, this should be fine. I don't think it'll burn. Get a couple bait, so we can hopefully be better, more efficient at fishing. We can get. Come on. Okay, well, I boiled that whole thing dry because I forgot that that's a thing. Now that I have a higher cooking skill, you can't do an hour of a thing. It just doesn't work. Let's go ahead and get more efficient rest. Although, dang it, I shouldn't have done it then. Yeah, whatever. Just take an hour nap. I think the water is going to boil over again. Yeah, it did. Good to know. Okay, let's leave bunch of stuff in here. What do you say? So we can come back here later. But for now, let's sleep. Cool. That potable water. Okay, we'll come back. We're early in this day. Here's what I think. I'm going to go up to that cabin. Up there. Do another look around, see if there's a rifle. We got plenty of like encumbrance to give here, so we should be able to get there quickly. I think going up that back side is what I remember doing. I know I came down that side because I walked that way, like to that other island previously.
Best be prepared for anything.
Sure. I have not checked this one out. What the heck? Oh, no, I do need that now. Because I can craft, like, a lure to be better, even better at fishing, I think. Ooh, and I can use, like, revolver casings and wires and stuff to make slightly better lures, I think. So we'll check for the rifle up at this cabin, and then head back to the garage. Okay, there's... I'm sure I've already checked out this dead body. But still, might as well. Anyways, yeah, and then just keep... I mean, how much did we end up getting? 0.78 out of 5 needed? That's not bad. And I used up a lot of oil pretty early on. Like, been using the storm lantern, been using the... I've used it to... I've made a couple of torches. You know, I've just used some of it, so... Yeah, this already searched. Okay. Yeah, because there's like that dock there. I don't recall really seeing much of anything there, so let's work our way up there. Honestly, just harvesting the logs, the wood, doesn't seem bad, but I think we are also kind of, yeah, we're getting lucky right now with this not being blizzard weather constantly and all the time. Oh, that deer's... Whoo! You see me flinch, Chad? That deer scared me. Whoo! Anyways. Okay, we got some daylight. Let's look around outside. Misanthrope's Homestead. We can go check out down there when we go to leave, I guess. Oh, 22 charcoal on us. What the hell are we doing with this much charcoal, chat? Okay, it didn't mark anything new there, but... Oy, 22 is way too much charcoal. Yeah, it peed a little for sure. We'll figure out what to do with the charcoal soon. For now... Ugh. Yeah, I don't see there being a rifle anywhere in here, chat. Because I know I searched this like with lights on and stuff. So I don't want to waste lantern fuel. And matches are basically worthless, but what'd you do? Okay, yeah, sure, we'll take that. Yeah, not seeing no rifle under the bed or anything. Already took that. You're wearing leather gloves. That did not burn you. Anyways.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Or we'll take the bandage just in case, but... Bug just fell from the ceiling onto my keyboard. That was a little gross. Okay. Where's the door? Where do we get out of here at? Let's go check down by the little dock. I know there can be a bear around here, so... Hey, keep your eyes peeled, chat. I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, I'm not seeing any rifle. Yeah, we're gonna, I guess, head this way. I don't see any civilization on that island, and I think that island is actually a trap in that if you try to get to it, the ice always breaks. If we see a bear, I think this is the gun I need out. Hello, wolves. That's a bunch of wolves. That might even have been a pack of timber wolves or whatever. Yeah, I don't want to go that way, so we'll reverse course. There is, I think there's civilization up on the next island over there. We could go check that one out too for the looking for the rifle still. Because it's that or go back and fish to get oil built up. Whatever those are, looks like a trap. Okay. Cool. Okay, yeah, let's get back to the garage. Let's just go there. Now let's go here. I can't decide, chat. Because we've already been to Jackrabbit Island. I guess maybe there's more stuff over here we could find. Because that's the edge of the map, so I think there's just sort of... That's the only areas we could be mapping in. Huh. So we could go map over there, but that... I don't know what that does for us. I think... Makes more sense to go double-check Jackrabbit Island. At least to me. Because we got a lot of daylight still. Saw the shadows of the birds. Oh. There. Yeah, go check out Jackrabbit Island. Have a little afternoon nap so we're not so tired. Make our way home. Is the weather turning as we watch? Certainly looks like there's a storm rolling in, chat. Which is also fine. We have the shelter up here. We can still nap, and then instead of making it all the way back, we could camp out in one of the fishing huts and just fish it up. I mean, wouldn't it be wild if there's some sort of searchable up here? It just has it. Huh. Wonder if I drop those arrows and things, or if that's something that spawned. Since it's here. Whoa. It's not a ton of fire stuff, but... Coastal house. I know I've already searched this. So a quick visual look for a gun. A rifle that we don't expect to be there. Maybe it's hiding in a corner. It's up on something under the bed. Well, okay. I hadn't been super hopeful, but still a little disappointing to continually not find this rifle. I suppose. Let's think, chat. Let's think. There's this limb right here. I could chop it up, then head down to the fishing hut we see right in front of us. Fish it up. I think that makes a lot of sense. "45 minutes, just real quick. Pop it up."
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Well, that's fine. You don't need to. Yeah, I know. We're not trying to treat anything. I always hate going down hills. I feel like I'm always going to just sprain an ankle. Well, let me... Okay. Okay, we've already done it here, but... Yeah, I suppose let's go left to that one. Because it's the farthest away. So we can fish and sleep and all that. Maybe that's the farthest left one. That one... Dude, I think that one's actually not mapped.
If I can drop any of this gear.
You don't need to drop any of the gear. We're just gonna go here and fish. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Do-do-do-do. Okay. All set up here. Some bait. Fish for a couple hours.
This pack
Nice.
is heavy.
1,500 calories there. Place that big old fish. Down. Yeah, let's go for this. Hour of sleep while that cooks. And we should get a good chunk of lamp oil out of this fat fish. What should we get? 0.16. Okay. Take another hour. Just sleep for an hour. Whilst cooking here. .05 was all we got there. Add sticks. Do another hour sleep here, and then we should be good to fish for a few hours as we get into the darkness, and then we'll kind of do this same little cycle. Check this condition. Not harvest, sharpen. Fish for 2 hours.
The sun is setting. I get a lot colder.
Then we'll be able to make bait out of that small fish. Drink this cup of herbal tea. Eat a big old chunk of fish. Wash it down, and then take a little nap. Hopefully with the herbal tea effect, be a little more efficient than it normally is. We'll get four bait, seems good. Pop this clear. Fish with bait for 3 hours. Nice. Get that coho salmon.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Coho cooking. Sleep for an hour. Not a ton. We searched a couple places for the rifle. Didn't find it. Whoops. Now we're just doing more fishing loop here during the night. That bad weather finally rolling in. But this little building should keep us mostly safe here. Yeah, now we're gonna do the classic hour naps while each thing cooks. And then, yeah, hopefully from there, we're able to make some more moves here. Let's boom, boom, sleep an hour. It's a bigger trout. And then this will turn into some bait. With that little sip of water we have. Do a little craft in there. How much should we get there? 0.05 seems like an alright amount. Just add a stick there. Sleep for an hour. Yeah, we definitely need to get back to the garage once this kind of little loop of cooking and whatever's done. Ooh, we were barely able to get that. But there's a bunch of coffees and stuff in the garage that we could definitely be using. Okay, so I think it's return to the garage. Yeah, let's just do that. Oh shit, we need to go like... We need to go that way. Because that's the log sword over there. But yeah, this region is very, like, U-shaped. That's part of what gets me turned around. That and just in general, I have bad sense of direction. And lack of experience. That's the biggest thing with this game. If you haven't played it, there's no way you could know where to go. Well, you could use a wiki, but what fun is that, chat? I think it's much more fun for you guys to have access to the wiki and watch as like there could very well just be, if you guys go to the wiki and look at the Whiteout challenge, it's like, oh yeah, there's a prepper's cache. Go there, get all the stuff you need, you know? But I have not found the prepper's cache in this region on any sort of playthrough. So, if it exists, I do not know of it, really. We are way over on encumbrance. I think not that one, but the one that's past it is a place I've been fishing at recently. Did we fish here? I forget. I think we just stopped here because I hadn't actually searched this one before. I can tell, yeah, that's 100% frozen, so not the one we used. I think the one we were using is not that one, but there's another one there-ish. Hey, that's not bad. I think that's it in the distance. I'm only a little bit off. I was a little to the left. Is it that one, or is it... It might be that one, actually. Yeah, it's that one. When we get here, we can drop a bunch of supplies off in that one. Okay, the go energy wore off, so we have a headache. It makes the vision weird. There's, right, you can see around the edges. There's like a weird color. I don't even know what to call it. Like a shimmery rainbow effect on the edges. It's honestly does a pretty good job of replicating the feeling of having a headache, but in a video game. So good job, visual effects artists. Yeah, we'll stockpile fish, all the fish we have on us here, so we can come back and, like, we have food in this place ready to be eaten while we commit to the bit. Because I think we've double-checked some places to say, okay, no rifle, which is important to the long-term finishing of this challenge, right? You have to get a rifle. But lamp oil is another thing. That is we need to find it, acquire it, and it, like a big fish gives us 0.15 out of 5, so it's a lot of fish. Because smaller fish give like 0.05. I think it's liters is the measurement we're talking about here. Okay, that has some stuff. Let's leave some big fishes in here. There we go. Now what do we need to go back to the place for then? Guess we need to assess how much more we need to do this. That's why we need to go back to home base, is to, yeah, assess the plan. Especially because we have the looming, actually we're in the middle of several days of probably bad weather. So maybe the full plan here, chat, is use these stormy days to fish, because it's relatively safe to be fishing inside of a hut whilst it blizzards outside. Thus securing lamp oil. As well as, yeah, sure, food, whatever. I feel like we're fine on food. The food problem feels solved. Ever since we got the bear, really, we just... No more need of really pursuing food, just kind of picking up stuff as we were traveling other places has been, you know, just a faster way to stay fed. I put bullets in there. Okay. Okay, let's put the, nope. Lamp oil we're just gonna drop here. To 1.3. But we have 2.2 because we have the oil that's in the lamps counts. See? Everything, we have the sticks on us. I'm gonna drop those in just so we can have that check box marked off. Okay. Okay, so let's look at what we need. So we're just under halfway there on lamp oil. It looks like we're far away on water, but we just can cook up water whenever we feel like it. So the big thing is the rifle, chat. So let's see. It seems like a good spot. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break and use that time to think I think it is just for the rest of today. Probably we're gonna go do a fishing loop, see if we can't just be done with acquiring lamp oil, right? Because once that's done, it's literally just find the rifle and then spend a day cooking up water, and then we'll be done with the challenge. So, uh, another quick bathroom break for me, and then we'll do some more fishing. BRB. Okay, chat. I think we're gonna be doing, uh, yeah, fishing loop seems to make sense to me. Stuff and things, yeah, gotta be doing stuff and things for sure. But mostly, oh, hello, Freya. You got a cat jumping up in my lap. Uh, hello, cat. You say hello. That's Freya. She's a good cat. But can't have you in my lap right now, kitten. Oh yeah, I was gonna make a. Gonna make a lure. That's what I've been planning on doing there. Fine, we're gonna have to take a midday nap here. Not too long. I'm curious where my fishing level is at too, but we'll worry about that later. We do have backup knives. We don't have backup hatchet, so I do think the hatchet breaks the ice faster, which makes sense, but that's set up. I'll take care of as much of our needs as we can here. Let's use bait for 2 hours of fishing. Oh, come on now, fishes. There we go. Couple good fishes there. Alrighty. Now, do we just sleep? I think we just sleep. Up all these little fish. Let's go ahead, fish another hour. Okay, that's pretty good. But let's... Yeah. Let's just
Place to rest.
head back. Because yeah, we do need to make a lure, make fishing just better. We'll cook the fish we have. Sleep through this night that we're coming up on. Quickly check. Yeah, on day 17, just past halfway through, but really that rifle. I'm racking my brain because besides just vaguely, I don't think I've ever seen a rifle in Coastal Highway, but I haven't spent a ton of time in other playthroughs like survival or anything really exploring in this region, honestly. I feel like a wolf can spawn, like, in this coastal town site area, you know? Here. That's another thing, too, where food doesn't feel like a problem. Because, like, there's so many deer spawns in this place, and with a revolver, you could just hunt them up pretty easy. So, that's the thing. Okay, we'll leave the non-potable water. We're going to set up for a future cooking session, I guess. Right now, we need to just sleep. Anything else? Need to find where. Oh, this stuff is going bad. Rancid wolf meat. Herbal tea makes sense to drink right now, so we can get better sleep here. We definitely need to recover that a bit. Okay, yeah, I think let's go out, gather some wood, some sticks, and things for making these fires happen. I'm looking for, like, branches and stuff. Not seeing any right now. I was hoping to see... Oh, God. Yeah, there was a second wolf, maybe even a third we scared off. Okay, so those can let us craft a better lure, I think. So let's do that while we still have the daylight. Here we go. Okay, what do we got in here? Oh yeah, we're still carrying around those tools, huh? Okay. A fishing lure that includes those. Okay, we can make one of those. Ooh, or we could do a tip-up. I think the lure is better. Ooh, cuts the time in half? That's great. Now we need to remember to leave these tools here. Looks like nothing else we can make, so... Definitely don't need that, or that. Drop that. Drop that, but we will... Yeah, let's use some time here. Once it's dark, we can, like, sharpen the hatchet. Okay, I think it's time to start cooking because we need water. We have teas and stuff, coffees, whatnot we could drink instead. Tinder plugs up. But we're not carrying any wood. That's the thing we were supposed to do that we didn't. Yeah, so it's very dark. I need... Okay, let's just grab wood out of our stockpile. We'll replenish it when it's light out. There we go. Okay. Let's just... I think reclaimed wood is the easiest to replenish. Start this. Let's use a stick and the fire striker.
Come on, little fire.
There we go. We take the torch outside and use that to start the fire. Low percentage chance, but...
Okay, that didn't work.
And now we don't have tinder. Come on, little fire.
Come on, little fire.
Get this started. We'll throw some wood on there. Hey, level 2 of fire starting. That'll make things marginally more efficient. Drink that water. We had to freaking drink all of it to get the full thirst meter. 12 till ready. That. That. Okay, here we go. Time to convert all the fish. Oh no, I accidentally picked it up too soon, I think. Damn, that was stupid. Very bad mistake on my part. A waste of time. Okay, that fish is too small. Forgot about that. Don't need that. Cook herbal tea. Let's go check outside because I messed up my rhythm by accidentally picking up that fish too soon. Okay. Okay, let's stockpile water, because that's just a thing we have to do eventually anyways. We'll hang on to those for now. Okay. Yeah, busy day at work for you too, Linsanity. Sorry about that, guys, but I mean, I guess having business is good overall. Take these. What's this? Take it, cook it, twist it, pull it, bop it. Ugh. Stupid me. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Yeah. Makes sense, Tiger Lily. The depends on which stakeholder you are, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right, money going through the till, obviously good for business, but not good for inventory getting managed, right? So, understandable. Oops. Do. One of those on. Make more water. And get this other tea. Okay. And make those in case we get injured. Do. Oops, not cook. Let's just make water. One more reclaimed wood on there should let them finish. Where are we at? Okay, cool. We're at a decent nap spot. Not cook there. It's over here, then cook. One stick so we can get there. Check on what we got going on outside before we nap to dawn. Okay, let's just wait for this. Take the water. Top drawer. Four liters of water in it. Sleep for 3 hours. Get most of the way rested. Use some coffee to stave off that tiredness. Here. That. We'll go return. No, we're not going to return the wood. Let's just see what we have. So this is how much we're taking with us. We're now one short on the actual wood, so we'll need to replace that as well. But yeah, I think let's check the journal. A high chance of there being bad weather today. I think that solidifies the... Let's try to get the other half of the lamp oil we need. Which... Hooks. We have lines, not more hooks. Maybe we will end up needing the hacksaw. I mean, yeah. Okie dokie. So we have all the, well, not the reclaimed wood replaced, but that's like 1 or 2 pallets harvested. Jog it out so we get there faster, more time for fishing.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Hey. Get through the ice, and we'll fish. Lure and bait for 2 hours. Okay. Lizard rolling in. Got little rockfish there. Okay, plenty of bait now. You know what, let's take a little nap. Wind died down. Cool. Lure and bait.
Wonder if I can drop any of
We'll
this
go.
gear.
We'll go 3 hours. That was a little guy. Okay, chat. I'm really feeling like that was... Let's call it a clear indication we need to be at a different fishing hut now. Because I feel like that was bait and lure and just no fish in 3 hours. Makes me feel like we've been overusing that spot. When we get there, we'll drink a cup of tea. I grabbed the bedroll. Drink a cup of tea, take a little snooze. So we can fish through the night. Dude, this bastard pack of wolves, though. Oh god. here. We'll do this. Now. No. Wrong thing. Put the gun away. Put the gun away.
Alright, it's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Oh, these things are in the way. What the heck? Okay. Have a tea. Yeah, sleep for an hour. One lamp oil.
Man, this
Shooting the ice does not appear to break it. I think the only thing that breaks the ice is just like it can break if you're on it on the coast. That's the only place I've seen it. Or like there's an invisible wall of ice that'll break before you can get to an island. Yeah, it's mostly just on the coast. Yeah, it would suck if your bullets could break the ice. Or just being too heavy would just break you through ice anywhere. That would be bad as well. Okay, how much? 3 bait, okay. Go to 2 hours of fishing. See if this is better because we're at a new place. Okay. Okay. Certainly feels like it's better. Mm-hmm. Drink that for the hydration.
barely walk with this much gear. Come on, little fire.
Come on, little fire. Look up this fish. Well, that's not what you want. Lost the lure because the line snapped. Cup of tea and a nap. Kind of how this game goes. A nice 0.16 there. Fish and sleep and fish. That's what this challenge is. Okay. You're small. Oh, cancel that. That was too long. Oh, the fire's gonna go out, isn't it? No, it didn't. Okay, that's good.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Anything needing repairs? Oof, it takes leather though. Okay, I think we need to head back because we're low on liquids. But switching... No, sushi. Yeah, sushi, little bit, not for me. How encumbered are we right now? Very. We'll trade that for... all that. Take a second to do that, and then we'll snag a torch. Head back to the garage to drop off lamp oil. And... to, grab water. I'm a little worried about how many revolver bullets I have left. Especially since we need to keep going out to adventure in search of a rifle. So I think I need to quit double tapping wolves or triple tapping. Because I'm not taking them down anyways, and if I do kill them, like, wolves are useless to us at this point, chat. We don't need to mess around with that. Okay, let's go ahead and... Okay, got a good chunk of the way there. We have 24 bullets. Okay, I think I have wood to put back. Okay, so again, we have the hatchet on us. We still need a bit more lamp oil. And oh, we have an extra hardwood somewhere else. Okay. Reclaimed wood we need to restock, but we're good on everything here, chat. Not there. Oops. Plenty of food. Where's my... There it is. Coffee stockpile. Okay, chat. This is... Let's fish for the rest of today. Now let's restock on wood. At least with that little chunk, because it's right there. I think we just need 2 more. Yeah, 2 more. So 1 more pile of pallets. Okay. Oh yeah, we couldn't fit any more. That's why it's over here. Okay. So, all checked. Need a rifle. We have the hatchet we could drop, but water and lamp oil. Those are the big things we still need. Technically, I have that, so if I drop this here, that's a little more lamp oil. Okay. Oh, hello, bear. You see that bear, guys? Is that just me, or is that a bear? We're just gonna go check out the other fishing huts, then. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Yes, I think so. We'll be ending stream here after, like, we'll fish here and then head back to the garage. Because what's this say? Okay, yeah, because tomorrow's the last storm day, and then we have a couple days there where the game is telling us no storms. Hey, this is one of the wolves that wanted a piece. How do you feel about your choices now? Interesting. Oh, god damn it, there's another bear. It's in its cave. You see it, Chad? It's so hard to see. It's just a slightly lighter color. You're about to see it for sure if you couldn't. Boom, there it is, walking in front of the snow now. Oh, come on. Whole hour of fishing, man. No catches, even with the bait. Dude, that's barely even replacing the bait. It only replaces the bait.
Feels like night is coming.
Does it feel like night is coming? Why do you think that? The voice lines, man, in this game, they're just so rarely actually helpful. Okay. We're gonna give it 2 hours of fishing. Are you have to be joking. Dude. We're almost to level 3, but... Okay. Parts of it, let's eat some little bits of fish. Come on. Here, fishy, fishy. There we go. Dude, RNG right now. I think this is telling me I really should have kept the hacksaw. That's what I'm thinking right now, chat. Because being able to get more metal to make a bunch of lures would make this fishing loop a lot easier. Alright, chat. We'll give it another hour of fishing here, and then we'll head back to the garage. Dang. Okay. Don't even. Okay. It is really just the rifle left, chat. The loop of fishing, I think, it's been demonstrated. It just takes time. So I think this is a good stopping point because this is the last bad weather day the calendar is saying before we have a little gap. And using the blizzardless days seems like a good idea. Okay, glad we didn't see that bear. Did I even cook any fish there, Chad? I don't think I did. I just, like, gathered these. Yeah. Okay. So, let's go ahead and throw those fish we need to cook in. Oh, excuse me. Okay. I think for now we just really need to... we'll walk out, walk back in to save. We'll call it there for today, chat. I think we made some good progress. Find that hatchet's huge. Yeah, it's just a matter of now figuring out where the heck is the rifle. Because that's the last big checkbox item. Making more potable water and getting lamp oil is just a matter of it'll happen as it happens. Although I am a little bit worried we're gonna break all of our hooks. Yeah, I need to get myself some lunch and stuff. So thanks for hanging out today, everybody. Hope to see you back tomorrow. I like to do a little Sunday fun day. I think I might do some more Double Dragon speed runs tomorrow, but maybe I'll do some Long Dark tomorrow because I really do want to finish this challenge. But you guys will have to tune in tomorrow to find out for sure. So have a good rest of your day, everybody. I'll see you when I see you.